Hello, September. I'm actually still trying to milk summer because summer went so quickly. But I used Labor Day weekend as a staycation, which I did in my newsletter on how to take a damn trip or making a staycation wherever you go. So this time, like 11 years ago, was when I did my couch surfing journey, which told me to pack up everything and then for 100 days be in different homes or whatever and just couch surf. I'm like, what the heck is couch surfing? And so I was reflecting on a lot of that this weekend. And then also this weekend, I did a lot of space clearings. And I didn't know that the 100-day couch surfing journey was for me to be in spaces to activate my space clearing. And September is the equinox. This year in particular, it's very special because it's a 9 years about completion. And so the week before that, I chopped off all of my hair. And that was because things were falling off. I was shedding, and I made this huge realization as I was doing a makeover with my friend Ruby for her contest. And it was like, what makes you feel confident and alive? And I chose this look. It was called Island Breeze, which I'm kind of doing now. And I haven't really used makeup for a long time. But it was just about not being a zombie mom anymore. And so this last weekend, I kind of tied everything together. And listen to this. When a truth is revealed, a belief dies. When a truth is revealed, a belief dies, which is why when I cut off my hair, I let the theme of death come about. And I have really embraced death, where it's actually so misunderstood and beautiful. It actually really means rebirth. And so I was able to be rebirthed. And so as I just looked to see what came up, what popped up this last month in August, and then the last 9 years, like really powerful points in my life, I was able to like really integrate what September energy is about. And so I popped up in a lot of places in August, and the theme was like popping up. And because of those pop-ups, they led me to like different grids. And the grids, like install you. And that's just why I told you, like if something really, like tells you to go there, then go there. Because there might be a person, there might be a situation, or the grid will activate you. So this is a time of activation. It's very confusing and complex though, because when you're activated, it doesn't mean like everything comes into place and things are good. Sometimes things actually go bad, or it seems bad, and there's no such thing as bad. It's only our thinking that makes it so, because nature doesn't know good or bad. It just knows what it needs to do to move you to your next season. So this week is so spacious. In the first half, I'm actually planning in more spaciousness for things to show up, for invitations, because those invitations are your portal. Those invitations are going to lead you to people that you have been seeking. And so right now, use the mantra, I don't seek, I attract. I don't seek, I attract. And your words are medicine. Your words speak into what you actualize. Not manifest, but actualize. And so the themes for me are popping up, things showing up, and then saying yes. Right? And in these transitions, because of a lot of like dynamic stuff with like my daughter, our nervous system, like she's got this nervous tick situation right now where she can't go to the bathroom. Like she has feels like she has a UTI, but she can't go. Whereas I'm the opposite, where I have to go so bad that sometimes I don't even make it, where I have to like really dodge in between cars and just pop a squat. Yeah. Talk about like nervous system irregulation, right? But your body's always trying to tell you something. So I'm like, body, what are you trying to tell me? So this is a nervous system thing. So I need to reintegrate my nervous system, because neurons that wire together fire together. Neurons that wire together fire together. And so something's not wiring. And so confession, right? And those are the obstacles. And every single day I'm like, what is my obstacle for the day? And honestly, I feel like most of the time it's like the Hunger Games for me. I wake up like, how am I going to survive today? Yeah, Katniss. How am I going to survive today? Oh, who are my allies? Yeah. So anyways, September is a really mixed energy. And it's about becoming who you're meant to be, becoming who you want to be. And in that becoming process, you want to be living from that person in the present, because the mind The RAS, the subconscious, only can create from memories. And most of the time we create from memories of the past. We want to live in the future, us now, creating from memories of the future. So my prompt to you is, because whatever you say you are is what you are. Already state that. And then I easily and naturally follows that. And so this is my example for this month, and you can change it as often as you want, is because I am sturdy with Shifty and Swifty September, because that's the energy of September. Swifty and Shifty. And part of it's because of Taylor Swift. My daughter, she loves Taylor Swift. I love Taylor Swift, and she just did this podcast, and she's just crushing it, right? But she is so Swifty in her changes and her development. So because I am sturdy, the reason I choose sturdy is because one of the things I got tuned into to calm down my nervous system is Dr. Becky Kennedy. Dr. Becky Kennedy, who writes the book Good Inside. And I binged a lot of her podcasts with like Tim Ferriss and who I absolutely love, and Simon Sinek, another person I absolutely love, and then Andrew Huberman. And so these are like pretty sage advice people, where they combine like the esoteric, but although they don't know it, with like the real world in a very practical way. So she talks about being sturdy. This is different from stability. And you want to be a sturdy parent to guide your kids to be in safety, because you are their tower, right? And so because I am sturdy, so that's the new energy that I'm working with, that I want to be. Because I am sturdy with Shifty and Swifty September, I easily and naturally attract an honorable harvest of love. And the reason I chose honorable is because I read Braiding Sweetgrass, and she has this whole chapter on honorable harvest, because I struggled with the idea of prosperity, especially the last 2 years. Yeah, there is prosperity in abundance in the present moment. There's so much, especially if you look at nature. And right now it is harvest season, and for me, I want to harvest love. Harvest love. And that's the theme. So because I am sturdy with Swifty and Shifty September, I easily and naturally attract an honorable harvest of love. And so I'm going to write this, and I'm going to put it everywhere. I'm going to integrate it every single time. Like when I'm drinking my tea, I'm going to use the infinity sign. I'm going to anchor up with the hookup, where you put your middle finger on your belly button and your forefinger on the other hand here, and you push in and you pull up. You're pulling all your chakras together. So the other thing, I always look for anchors to anchor this feeling in. And so I ask for colors, sound, sight, like anything that goes into all 5 senses. So do this for you too. Because for me, it may not be what it is for you. But this is what I'm tuned into. And this is just to shift you so you get an idea, and so you can get into your body. You want to get out of your head sometimes, and you want to get out of your body sometimes. It's a mix. It's a dance. It's a rhythm. Okay, and so sometimes it's more head, sometimes it's more heart. Oh, and sometimes you battle these things depending on the zones of your face. So in your face, if like one section is bigger, it's like how you make a decision. But if all the sections are kind of equal, you war against yourself. I do this a lot. I war against myself. I should be more logical. I should be more practical. I should be more intuitive. And so then sometimes I don't make a decision, and I freeze. I freeze a lot. But it's about recognizing. You gotta recognize it, and you gotta protect. You gotta protect your attention. You gotta protect your energy. Because like Taylor said, consider your energy as being expensive. Consider your energy as being expensive. Not everyone can afford it, and not everyone values and has invested in it like you have. So protect your attention, because otherwise you get hijacked with Swifty and Shifty September. Protect your energy and protect your body. Okay? So you can easily do this by just brushing it off, and everything is a ritual, saying, I release all energies and emotions that are not mine. I release all energies and emotions that are not mine. Dust it off. Walk away, whatever you want to do to symbolize it, stomp and jump or whatever to shake that vibration. Okay, so the color is lemon. It's lemon for September. And maybe that the taste of lemon. I love lemon, but the taste is actually cinnamon and caramel. I know it's pumpkin season time. I like pumpkin too, and cinnamon tastes wonderful with pumpkin. But I'm gonna go the other route, the other way. That is the tendency with the pumpkin, but the really accent piece to enhance the pumpkin, caramel apples, you guys. It's harvest season, remember? Apples and squashes. So you want to eat squashes, rooted vegetables too. You eat according to the seasons, okay? And cinnamon just makes everything good. And I'm bringing out my cinnamon broom. Cinnamon, I love cinnamon. Okay, and then the flower is the black rose. The black rose. The black rose is so misunderstood. It actually means rebirth, resilience, and beauty. Yeah, and beauty. And so I got into the black rose about like 2 years ago, and it's been popping up everywhere again for me. And so I got some at the dollar store, and I just put tape on it for right now until I get like another thing to like wrap around it so it doesn't look so obvious. And you want to call on your ancestors for guidance and help. They are more active from now to like November. It's all about like death and rebirth and honoring them. And they always want to spread their legacy, and they're telling you messages. So be still. Learn to be still. Can you sit still for 5 minutes and ask them for your guidance? Just ask them for their guidance. I'm having a hard time with this. Please guide me in the way that I will understand. Please guide me in a way that I understand. And I encourage you to create altars. Your altar does not have to be as big as mine. So this is mine right now. I just redid it. And this is my offering to them. I got these matcha chocolate balls from a friend that I was cat sitting for 2 weeks. I had to really contemplate on if I was going to do that cat sitting gig or not, because it was 2 weeks and it was like really out of town. But I was wondering, like, why would they have me on another grid on another side of town in the month of August, when it's Infinity Month? So I just had to say yes. And that was part of my whole couch surfing thing before. I just had to say yes to invitations. So she came back, and she and her husband came back, and they got me matcha because I love matcha. And they were in Korea and Japan. And so they got me matcha chocolate. I love chocolate. So I'm using this as an offering for my ancestors. So this is my grandma. And I'm becoming more of my grandma every day. And that's because she used to ration food for me, because she survived during the Vietnam War. And I ration food for Bella. And then this is Bella's godmother. Then this is Cosmo. I've got Bella's ancestors up here. I've got a disco ball because life is supposed to be fun. And the top layer is my celestial layer. And then the bottom layer is my terrestrial. And look at my celebrity candles, holy candles. Yes, Taylor Swift is on there, Frida, Beyonce, and Dolly. And the scent for this month, is sandalwood. I have sandalwood incense and sandalwood essential oil, which I will be diffusing quite a bit. And I'm going to look for essential oil blends of sandalwood. So this month is a huge moon month because we've got the Lunar Festival according to the Asian calendar. Okay, and we've got this the equinox too. So these are just some things to tune into for Shifty and Swifty September. Shifty and Swifty September. And the goal is to have a honorable harvest of love. Be out in community. Be out in community. Enjoy it. Okay, so be sturdy in it though, this energy. Because I am sturdy with Shifty and Swifty September, I easily and naturally, let it be easy, I easily and naturally attract an honorable harvest of love. Slowing everything down. I pause intentionally because the power is in the pause. Pause often, anchor up, use the affirmation, become the you that you were meant to be. So tuning out, have a awesome September. I'm going to be doing more lives like this because I just got you with this little girl here. You want to say hi, Bella? All right. We got to head off to school now.
Hi.
I love you too, the moon and back.